there, thanks for joining me to color. Today we're going to be working on my Color Wednesday blog post for March 15th, 2017. We're going to be using this adorable Mo's digital pencil image called Easter Carly. Isn't she cute? I will put a link down in the description box to the image if you'd like to head over and grab one and color along with me. If you have a question, leave me a comment and I'll make sure to get back to you. Otherwise, I have already printed my image on Neenah 80-pound solar white cardstock, so let's color. So let's start out by giving our girl a quick outline, and for that we're going to use C00. And I'm not going to do anything too fancy. I just want to give her a quick outline, and I'm going to fill in right here between her leg. And then I'm going to start over here, and we're going to go around to the other side, go around our rabbit. And we'll work our way down around our basket and back down to her leg. There's a little bit of space right here and right there. Next, we're going to do her skin. For that today, we're going to use E33, 31, and 30. So I'm going to start down here on her leg, and I'm going to start with my E33. And let's do, and I'm going to use it very sparingly, so I'm going to do just a little dab up here underneath of her leg, underneath of her pants. And then she's got a couple little lines here for her knee that I'm going to do. And then I'm going to do a little dab down the inside of her leg. Then I'm going to do the same thing over on this side. And then those couple dabs for her knee. And then I want to add, let's see if we can get a little closer, do E31. And so for E31, I'm just going to brush about 3/4 of the way across her leg, and I'm going to touch down on top of my E33. Same for this side. Then I'm going to go over all of that with my E30. And then I want to do a second coat, so I'm not going to do the darkest one, but we're going to do E31. And again, we'll just brush lightly across. And my pencil, or my pen, is just barely touching the paper. And then we'll again do a second coat of our E30. Then we'll go up here and we'll do her arm. So again, I'm going to start with my E33. And let's do this hand over here first. So just going to do just a little bit. So let's do a little bit along her fingers. And then a little bit up here where the rabbit's touching her arm. And then for this arm over here, let's do right here. And then along her hand. And under her underarm and under her sleeve. Then I want to do E31. And then we'll get this arm. And then I want to add my E30. And then I again want to do a second coat, so let's do E31. And then our hand over here. And then E30. And we'll go up here and we will do her neck and her face. So again, I'm going to grab my E33 first. And I'm going to use this. She's got a couple little lines here on her neck already. So I'm going to do those right here on her collar, or on her, where her collarbone is. We'll go underneath of her neck there. And then for her face, I want to do the inside of her ear. Do little dabs right here where it's the inside. And then up here. And I'm going to do a little dab there on her nose where she's got a couple of little marks. And then she's got this little mark under her lip that I'm going to do. A couple little dabs. Then I'm going to add E31. I'm going to add E30. Next, we'll add some cheek color. So for that, we're going to use RO2 and E93. And we're going to start with our RO2. And let's do a little dab over here. And I also want to do her lips. Do those. And then I'm going to add a E93. Then we're going to come with a second coat of our skin tone, so let's do E31. And then I'm going to do E30. I think I got a little bit more cheek color, so let's do E93. And then our E30 again. For her hair, we're going to use 100, N8, N6, and BV04. And I'm going to start with my 100 first. And let's do this ponytail right here. And let's see here. About right there, a little bit more. Then I want to add N8. And then I'm going to add N6. Then I'm going to add BV04. And then I'm going to add a second coat of my 100. let's hop down here and do our shoes. For that, we're going to use N10, 8, 6, and 3. We're going to start with our N8, or sorry, N10. Then I'm going to add N8. And then we'll do N6. And then I'm going to fill that little patch in with my N3. For her dress, we're going to use BV08, V17, BV13, BV02, and BV01. I'm going to start with my BV08. And let's do a little dab here underneath where her little shirt is folded over there. Then, let's see, let's do a little dab underneath this rabbit's foot over here, down his body. And then I'm going to do this wrinkle. And then I'm going to add a couple of wrinkles. So let's do one right here. And then this one looks like it's got one right here. And let's see, how about where it dips down right this way. And there it's dipping over here. Oh, and let's see, let's give it a little spot right here. That, maybe. Okay, then I'm going to add V17. And I want to go right over the top of my BV08. And I'm going to make my lines a little bit wider and a little bit longer. Then we will add BV13. And I want to go over both of those last previous colors. Then let's add BV02. And then we'll go over all of those with our BV01. Since we have the purples out, let's go over here and we'll do a couple of eggs in the basket too. So for that we're going to use BV08, V17, and BV13. I'm going to start with my BV08. And I'm just going to pick an egg. So how about this one? And then there's one kind of hidden behind these right here that I'm going to do a little dab. Then we're going to do V17. I'm going to go ahead and fill this one in. And then we'll do BV13. And then for this BV13, I'm going to also go up here and do a couple of flowers in her hair. So how about this one? And then how about this one? And this one in the back. Let's go down here and we'll do her socks and her pants. So for that we're going to use W3 and 00. I'm going to start with W3. And for her pants, we're just going to do a couple little lines right along the edge where there's a seam right here. Same for this one. And then for her socks, let's give it a little bit of shadow here on the inside. And then I'm going to take my W00 and fill that in. So up here on her pants, I'm going to fill these in. And she's got a little ruffle here on her dress that I just left that uncolored. Let's do this basket. For that, we're going to use E47, 37, 15, and 13. I'm going to start with my E47. Let's start over here. We'll do a little dab coming away from our bow. And then we'll do the same thing over here. Then we're going to go away from the bow this way too. Let me turn it a little bit more here. And on this side of the bow. And we're going to see a little bit inside the basket back here, so let's do a little dab in there. How about right here? Oh, and the handle. Almost forgot that. And then I want to add E37. Then I want to add E15. I forgot to add that last color to our handle up here. And then E13. So for the straw in the basket, I used Y21. And I didn't do anything too fancy. I'm just going to swipe some yellow in here. Next, let's do this little bow. For that, we'll use YR16, Y38, and YR12. I'm going to start with my YR16. Then I want to add Y38. And then we'll fill it in with our YR12. Then I'm going to go back with my YR16 and just add a little bit of that dark orange back in. Then also we're going to do a couple of eggs up here, or one egg in the basket. So for that we're going to use our YR16. So since I already have that, let's pick one. So about this. And then we'll take our Y38 to fill that in. Let's hop over here and do our rabbit. For a rabbit, we're going to use W1, 00, and then for the inside of his ears and his foot pad, we're going to use R01. I'm going to start with my W1. And let's go with a little bit of that right next to the inside of his ear and up this side. Same for this one. And then he's got his foot over here and his leg. And then I'm going to fill it in with my W00. I'm going to leave his tummy white. And then we'll take our R01 to do the inside of his ear, or his ears, and his little foot pads. You can also do a little dab on his nose. So let's finish up these eggs. So let's do a couple of them green. For that we're going to use YG25 and 03. I'm going to start with my YG25. And let's do this one. And how about this one? And then we'll fill them in with our YG03. And then for this last one, we'll use Y18 and Y06. Let's hop up here and finish these flowers. So for the flowers, let's do YR16 for the ones that are left. And then we will do the centers with Y32. And then for the leaves, I'm going to do G21. So she just needs something to stand on, so let's go down here and do that. For that, we're going to use E37, 15, and 13. I'm going to start with my E37. Let's see, let's do out past this basket a little bit. And then I'm going to add E15. and then E13. Then I'm going to go back with my E37 and just do a little bit around her shoes. So there is our beautiful Easter Carly all colored up. Didn't she turn out cute? I'm loving her. If you'd like to see the finished card, head over and view the store blog post for March 18, 2017, and you can see her on the front of her simple card. Remember, if you have a question, leave me a comment, and I will make sure to get back to you. Otherwise, I hope you had fun coloring today, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.